Hatred is like a poison you drink, thinking it will kill someone else. One day, a man was having problems with his neighbor. Time and time again, the man's neighbor made him irritated with every passing day. At times, the neighbor would let his grass grow a little too high for the man's liking. He would say, "That slob, can't he even take care of his own house?" At times, the neighbor would be playing with his kids and they would occasionally yell. The man would say, "Those incompetent buffoons! Can't they at least control their own children?" But finally, what set the man over the top was when their neighbors put flags of all kinds: Pride, Nazi, Iran, Israel, Ukraine, Russia, China, American, and more, with a sign that said, "All people matter, stop the wars, bring the peace." The man became consumed by anger, yelling, "Who do these people think they are? They're not better than us. They're not special. They're just a bunch of bleep." Slurs and cuss words of all varieties. "Looks like somebody needs to teach them a lesson." So that same night, when everyone went to sleep, the man grabbed all his gasoline, lighter fluid, and anything that would aid in his plan. He drenched the neighbor's house in fluid and set it ablaze. Smiling with pure satisfaction, he watched as his neighbors ran out of the house, stunned and frightened. The man starts maniacally laughing at the pure chaos of the scene. And just as he thinks everything is going as planned, the wind changes. The small breeze that once filled the air turned into a powerful gust of wind that pushes the flames onto the man's own house. The man panics, but there's nothing he can do. His house is consumed by flames. Bewildered and numb, the man hears sirens out in the distance. Knowing he will be charged for his crimes, he reflects. Did it really have to end like this? The man asks himself. If only I did things different. The end. Remember, human family, you will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger. So I ask you to look around at what's happening. Look at the systems they're using to manipulate us into a modern day slavery, coercing us into transactional mentalities and separating us even more between each other and the natural world around us. It's no accident that they want us emotional. They want us angry, depressed, hopeless, and numb. They want us to feel like we can't change what's happening around us and to give in to comfortable distractions. However, even though they have billions, maybe trillions of dollars at their disposal, even though they have most of the world's governments sitting in their back pockets, and even though they appear to have unparalleled power, hear me when I tell you, they will not succeed. You, my human family, have a potential so great that those with ill intent have tried for millennia to keep you asleep. You are so much more magnificent than you know, and they use fear-based systems so you never find out. My family, the environment is changing, and being on the sidelines is no longer an option. What you do and what you choose not to do matters. This new stage of our era not only requires action, but the right action, in reference to the Four Noble Truths, Buddha's Eightfold Path, right action, as the example I'm using. But before we can stand, unite, plan, work together, and take strategic action, we have to work on ourselves first. We must do the inner work so our egos and our negative character traits don't rip us apart from the inside. We must understand and control not only our emotions, but our energy. Right now, the type of energy used for our protests is anger, resentment, disgust, and etc. This is what they want, because all it takes is for one person to go too far, and boom, it lessens the effectiveness of the entire protest, as well as giving authorities an excuse for escalation tactics. Let's just take a moment to remember the Buddhist monks who walked from Fort Worth, Texas to Washington, D.C. They didn't yell. They weren't screaming cuss words. They were very mindful and peaceful. They walked not trying to force any message, but as an example of peace starts within first. One of the stories told on their journey was about a monk so deeply infatuated with the physical presence of the Buddha, he would sit and stare at him all day long, neglecting his own meditation and study. The Buddha gently but firmly rebuked him, teaching, "Whoever sees the Dharma sees me." When we're using systems, there's many systems that can help you find that peace within, to help you work through those negative emotions. But you don't ever get to that point by just sitting down and watching somebody else talk about it. We have to go and take the actions ourselves to transform ourselves. These Buddhist monks inspired millions and showed if we want peace in the world, we have to be that peace. We have to encompass it first so it will expand. Human family, we need to get involved and stand up on the issues happening right now. But even more importantly, we need to pay attention on how we are doing so. It is not about being perfect, but if we want to see that peaceful change through peaceful means, we need to find that peace inside first. Thank you for listening. The last message I was going to say, stop the data centers. Let's do it. Let's work together. There's many people all across the country right now protesting, standing up, doing what they can to say no to the data centers. And like I said, it's not about being perfect. We still have to show up. But we have to do things in a way that is making sense, that gives us power, that does not take away from everything we're trying to accomplish. Because that's exactly what they will use against us, anything that gets out of control. So do your best. Do your best. Get with the community. And let's start this. Let's start with this first, because them data centers are coming quick. They're trying to put them up like hotcakes. I don't know why they're trying to put them up so fast. I have my own suspicions, but you know what? We're not going to get too much into that right now. Let's stop them before they go too far. Thank you, everybody, for listening to the video. Have a good rest of your day. Love and light leads the way. Peace.